And now for more discussions on how the latest coronavirus outbreaks are impacting the Chinese economy, we're joined by Liu Zhiqin, a senior research fellow at the Chongyang Institute for Financial Studies at Renmin University of China. Thank you for your time, Mr. Liu. So small enterprises have a vital role to play in China's economy. How will the recent COVID-19 outbreaks affect the business morale and investment decisions of the Chinese SMEs?
We should say frankly, today's pandemic outbreak in Shanghai or in other cities have a greater impact on the development of SME business. As we know, SME played a very important role in the past 4 decades, but in recent years, due to the international market conditions and also the pandemic outbreak, they have faced many challenges and difficulties. I should say that the major problem for SME is that the connections are cut off. And as we know, the SMEs, their life business is started to keep business running, business connections with the outside and the domestic dual circulation. But the liquidity and the mobility, the both sides will be suspended during the pandemic outbreak. This is really a great shock to the SMEs business. As we know, that for many SME exporters, they are facing many problems how to deliver all the goods and also produce all these products as they ordered from by the foreign companies. But now all this is suspended. This is really very heavy shock for these SMEs. But in short term, this cannot be avoided. We have to see what could be happening in the next time to come.
So having been disproportionately affected by the downward pressure, will SMEs be a drag on China's economic growth this year? How much challenge do you think it is for Chinese economy to sustain its growth momentum?
As we know that SME played a so important role in China's economic development, 50% of the profit and 60% of the employment and even 70 or 80% of the taxation. So all this contribution made by SME, if the SME really have been greatly impacted and influenced by the outbreak of pandemic, I think this will have a great new pressure for the China's nationwide GDP development in this year. But I hope that this is only a short-term influence, and also for the long run that SME will come up, will wake up again, to stand up again, to deal with all this difficulty, because SME is so flexible. Today they have lost it, but tomorrow and the day after tomorrow they could be recovered again. So this is very important for the SMEs, that they should continue to further develop and further make the new innovation that for a new path of economic recovery.